everybody, and welcome back once again to Let's Play The Outer Worlds. Yes, indeed, here we are, as we left off in the Last Hope, a drinking establishment here on the Groundbreaker. Ship turned mini-civilization, really. Anyway, since the last session I've done a little bit of reading about a couple of little bits, and I've also sold some stuff. My inventory was getting a bit unwieldy, so yeah, we're down to 56 now, 56 kilograms from I think it was about 80. We sold some stuff, and I just looked at the mod system and damage types to weapons just to get a bit of a handle on it, and you know, understanding how the different weapon damage types work, such as plasma, which is good against flesh, not good against armor; corrode, which is good against armor. You've got your physical, and then you've got electric damage, which is good against mechanical. So you know, it's almost like every damage type has its strengths and its weaknesses. So I've decided that the best thing to probably do is have, especially being a sniper, having a long-range gun that can do all types of damage to cover all angles. So if we could have 3 sniper rifles, one with plasma, one with electric, and one with corrosive damage, that would be ideal. And a couple of other guns for you know, thrown into the side. So that seems to be the way to go. So we'll have a play around and see what we can find. And weapon mods or mods, the mod situation. There's a couple of mods that I might want to install on my weapons and armor. So we'll have a play around with installing these as well at some point. But I've got a better handle on how all this works now. So when I start finding them and looking at them, and you know, go to shops where I can buy them, I'm in a better position, because I felt a bit like I was fumbling around in the dark with these kind of things. So now I feel suitably prepared. Anyway, without further ado, let's crack on. We've got things to do. We've got to speak with Udon to get our ship, you know, out of its current lockdown state. We've got a nav key to try and get through the black market. And a couple of other choice things. She wants to speak to Chief Engineer Junli, and you know, there's a medical bay over there, some news to deliver. So you know, and of course we want to explore this rather you know, dazzling-looking place with all its bright lights and stuff. So we'll kind of go in a clockwise manner. So we'll head over to the rest and go next. See what's in here.
Rent an upstairs room?
Oh, this is
your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story.
This looks like some kind of a hotel.
But a scandal has rocked the league and thrown this pivotal game into question.
3 different vending machines. Ah, how very handy. So we can actually take a look at what I might want to purchase or not purchase, as the thing may be. So we've got some, look at this, pretty nifty heavy armour. Elite troop armour. Not good for stealth. I think being a sniper, old Shepard is going to be looking for some kind of medium armour rather than pure out heavy. So something like, you know, medium armour here. We've got some good defensive skills, but we can always mod this to boost our stealth if we want, or to boost our long range weaponry skills and stuff like that. So we don't have to be too concerned with what it offers out the gate. Right control armour, light armour. So medium armour would be pretty nifty. These helmets look quite snazzy. They are heavy, but they don't detract away from our stealth skill though. So we could go with a heavy helmet, but a medium armour. That could be the combination. Okay, bear that in mind. We've sold our stuff already, so we don't need to sell any more. This is shock damage weapon mod. I think we've got one of these in our inventory. We've also got a plasma, one of these as well. We just need the corrode, and we've got a full house. But the more of these we can get, the better, because we might want to mod more than one of our guns with this. So whenever we see these type of things, we are going to purchase them out the gate. So we shall take that. It's 1,000. It's quite pricey, but it will be worth it in the long run, I think. And we've not found anything else to buy. And another thing that I researched, tinkering. I've seen the tinkering mentioned on the workbench. I didn't know what it was. Didn't read the codex about it. I've had a look at that, and apparently that's a way to upgrade your gun. So, you know, your guns have levels. So if we go to our inventory, for instance, our current sniper rifle is level 2. If we want to get this better, we can tinker with it to do it. Rather than trying to find another one, which is a bit higher level, you can tinker this one, get this one leveled up, improved with your science skill. It does cost money, and the more you do it, the more it costs, but you can negate that with your science skill. But yeah, so we're going to start tinkering as well, so there's lots for us to catch up on here, but Shepard will get around to it when we get back on our ship and start looking at these things properly. So there's a little bit of work for him to do with his weapons. A man such as him, you know, ex-military, he prides himself on keeping his weapons tip-top and up to date, so he's fallen out of practice, he's slacking. Okay, next. How about bright pink? Light armor with +5 stealth skills. I'm assuming we can probably tinker with these as well, maybe, and get these a bit better, possibly. I don't think pink's his colour, though. Oh, pristine. Are we buying or selling? Oh, we're buying. Tech skills +5. A gyro sight increases weapon accuracy. Extendo sight, but a 2 times scope that also extends the weapon's maximum range. We have a plasma rifle that could double up as a semi-sniper rifle. Not quite as long range, but nonetheless, it would still do. It still have some decent range, and it's plasma already. Sticking this on it could be handy. Okay, what we'll do is we'll bear it in mind, because we've not been here shopping properly. There could be other shops to look at. We'll add it to our list, and once we're ready to leave, we'll buy what's on that list in order of priority. Was there anything else I missed here? No. Okay, ooh, a weapon shop. Oh, well, what's this one? A cleaver, a light machine gun, some knives, plasma rifle we already have, shock cannon, heavy weapon, heavy machine gun. What's this? Critical damage, barrel mod, and another one of those tech things. Okay. So, note to self, there is there are some... It's a white one. They're usually green. There is a scope in a vending machine. Okay. So if we need to get our heads down... Oh! Didn't expect to stumble into Gladys straight away. Rather fortunate.
Bless my heart. A stranger come knocking on a poor old woman's door. You here for a particular reason? Or did the neighbors tell you how good my sugar cookies are? Made without a single natural ingredient or an oven. Just like store-bought.
Never underestimate the power of sugar cookies. First of all, do you have anything for sale?
I found a handsome ceramic mandapillar at a salvage auction last week.
Wow. Oh my god, she sells a fair few things. A lot of it's special stock. Oh, a hunting rifle. We want that, but it's classed as restricted stock. Yeah, I need another one of these. As I said, going to upgrade these with different damage types, so we need more than one. I could do with this. It's only 176. That's a pain. That's a royal pain. Right, okay. Ooh, what's this? A battered Mardet datapad. It's a quest item. And a mining archive cartridge. Public records of Hephaestus mining outpost. Forgotten cache of goods. They look like the kind of things that we can buy. They're going to lead to further little finds, I think. Okay. The old datapad contains incident reports from various Mardet security patrols. Most are details of simple finds and dust-ups between the crews of Wildcat freighters and corporate haulers. 2 entries have been marked for later review. August 7th, 2344. Responded to a code ID 10T at the Lost Hope. Vera asked us to bounce some Back Bay rat that got himself soaked in Spectrum Red. Drunken fool got into a scuffle with one of Engineer Tennyson's people. We tossed the rung leech back down to the bays. Assel fought us the entire way, telling us we'd be sorry once he controlled the hammer's power. If this is some new Hammersmith marketing stunt, I'm complaining to Sanita. October 25th, 2344. Had another run-in with the rung leech from the Lost Hope. Don't know how the uppity piker crawled out of the back bays without us noticing. Locked himself into the repair bay off docking slip 13 and refused to come out. Kept raving about the weapon's chaotic beauty or some shit while we were trying to talk him out. Had to break off when our shift ended. Hullhead's got to come out eventually. And that one. Okay, we're going on a shopping spree all of a sudden. We've not spent any money in this game hardly at all so far, and it's all of a sudden, things change. Right. Thank you. So we have some information about the science weapon. Review the mining terminal.
It's almost time for today's episode of The Chairman's Children. Care to listen with me?
I think I'll pass. I'm here on official business, if you get my meaning. Phineas sent me. Said you could sell me a nav key to Stellar Bay.
Those have been the height of illegality since Stellar Bay turned their noses up at the board. You and I could be thrown to the void just for discussing such a transaction.
But?
Lucky for us, Groundbreaker's a free port. We're outside of the board's control. For the time being, at least. Now, I only have the one nav key. And they're hard to come by these days. It won't be cheap. If you find yourself lacking in the bits, I might have an opportunity you'd be interested in.
So we can pay. No, we can't pay. Actually, we'll cancel that. Cancel that one. No one's ever found my bits lacking.
You've certainly been blessed with an abundance of sass, haven't you? But it's your interstellar currency I'm interested in, not your nethers.
You should be privileged. I don't usually crack jokes. Tell me about this opportunity.
Well, I find I'm in need of a ship captain with a little moral flexibility. Might be this could help out the Groundbreaker, as well as earn some bits. But if you've got qualms...
I'm not a man that has qualms very often. Tell me the details.
Do you know Edna, over in engineering? Sweet as a pea, that one. On occasion, she'll pass along transmissions I might find interesting. She sent me a recording of a distress signal she'd scraped from the Groundbreaker's comm array. Curious thing is, It came from an outpost called Roseway. And Auntie Cleo abandoned that place years ago.
Why was it abandoned?
Can't say I know for sure. Maybe it never really was.
Comm centers don't operate themselves, Captain. Someone had to have sent that distress call manually.
Those corps are cleverer than all get out. Might have been a ruse to keep the rest of the board from sniffing around.
Well, I'll do it. If it gets me the nav key, I'm in.
You've got an ear for intrigue and a nose for bits. I like that. Here's a copy of the SOS recording, complete with the coordinates. If you should find a secret worth selling, might be I could find a buyer. Corporate bigwigs will pay top bit for inside information on their competitors. The more we got the corps fighting each other, the less time they got to meddle in our affairs.
Sounds like a good plan. I got it.
Don't forget to come find old Gladys when you're done.
And don't forget to get the cookies in the oven. You don't happen to know about any other jobs, do you?
Might want to acquaint yourself with Junlei Tennyson, Groundbreaker's chief. She's been trying to get a handle on this heat problem we've got. You'll find her fretting in engineering. I'd say she's a sweet girl, but law forfend someone call me a liar.
Right. Well, thank you for your time.
Anytime, sweetheart. You know where to find me. Here, take a candy with you.
Cookies, bits, and candies. Maybe Shepard has maybe Shepard has an eye for the older lady. Okay. Mag pick's just lying around. Would you credit that? Is this the junk pile? Ew, good grief. Excuse me. Waste not, want not, Parvati. Time to level up! Okay, so let's have a look at this. So I was thinking, we're going to put a couple more points into ranged, and then that's it. Handguns and heavy weapons we will not level up more than level 40, but we will start putting our single points into long guns. So that's what we shall do going forward. 5 more points will get us to adept, which seems like a good thing to do right now. Might as well, we're quite close. Dialogue, we'll keep putting that intermittently, but we do want the options of persuade at the very least to give us more dialogue options, which would be nice for a bit of flavour and alternative ways to solve things. Sneak up to 40 next is a good one. Science, keep putting into that as well as we can. We're not tinkering just yet. We don't have any plasma or shot. We do actually have plasma, to be fair. Choices. I think we'll get long guns to 60 and then pause it for a couple of level ups. So that gives us the ability now to get extra damage with the headshots and weak spots. Combine that with a stealth attack, that could be quite deadly. Deadly headshots from a distance. Where do we go? A couple of points into that, I think, and then point into science, because it's an odd number. I don't like odd numbers. There you go, round numbers, much better. 28. Right, so in the next couple of level ups, we'll focus on some stealth and science, I think. We'll split sort of 5 points between stealth and science for the next couple of level ups, or maybe 4 each, with a couple of points into persuade. Or dialogue, rather. Yeah, that looks about right. Leadership we'll focus on at the very end. We're not that concerned about our companions, to be honest with you. Okay, I like that. Okay, so there's a lot of information we got there, so we'll reconvene with that information for now. We're just on a sightseeing tour to start with, just checking out the local haunts and jaunts, you know.
Halcyon News. We...
How do you do? And welcome to the Rest and Go. We used to be the Go and Rest, but folks never knew when to leave. Sorry. Business has been slow. Anything to occupy the time.
So what's how are things around here?
Fine, as long as the board keeps its grubby mitts to itself. Chief Tennyson holds the ship together, the Promenade holds our economy together, and Sublight is the shoddy jewel in our rusty old crown.
Sublight?
Our local garbage collectors. That Lilia Hagen never met a debris field she didn't like. She freely admits she planted her roots in Groundbreaker to escape board oversight. But I think there's more to it. She's unusual in the head, that one.
I see. And how does the Groundbreaker keep the board at bay?
Our Chief Tennyson has an independent streak, same as her mother and grandmother who rode this ship on the crossing. There's a reason the board's embassy is a glorified shoebox. While Junlei Tennyson lives and breathes, Groundbreaker remains free.
Well, I'll leave you to it. Alright. Let's keep moving. Spacer's choice. It's a shop. The hell is that?
Sorry about the heat. Chief Tennyson will get the radiators fixed soon. Of course, this heat sure makes a zero-G brew extra refreshing. It's an ale that's good for what ails you. Oh, and it's not the best choice, it's Spacer's choice. Taste the freedom. A lot of slogans to keep track of. Sometimes I forget.
What do you got for sale?
Have a look.
What the hell? Okay, standard fare. Ooh, slightly less standard. What the hell is this? A moon helmet. So this is standard troop armor, medium armor. Still not coming across any armor that we like the look of here. Ooh, what's this? Ooh, some of these are rather expensive, jeez. Or special stocks. Oh, what the hell is that? Look, Mr. Zap, shock damage. Okay. Corrosion armor rating, N-ray armor rating. Another scope. Slightly more expensive. There's a surcharge here. We won't be purchasing it from here then, shall we? Shall go to the vending machine. Silver tongue kit, 5 dialogue skills and extra plus 10 to leadership skills. That could offset our weaknesses in those areas. Ranged weapon skills are always quite handy. Okay.
I'm not going anywhere, you hear?
So we're supposed to deliver a message, and seeing as it's on the way, we're not going out of our way, we'll deliver it. Plus, if we can get on the good side of the customs guy at the entrance, it might go in our favour for getting our ship released. Who knows?
You can't keep me out of there.
Please don't make a scene, Dr. Fenhill.
I am not making a scene.
So who is it we're supposed to be speaking to? Exactly? Dr. Wanda. Dr. Wanda Dorset in the sick bay. Is this not her? Is this not the right area? Yeah, it is. I think. Yeah. Oh, she's inside. Is there a problem here?
I'm sorry. Am I causing a scene?
See, Furu? We could have avoided all this unpleasantness if you just let me talk to Jesse in the first place.
Is everything all right?
Let me get one thing straight. Jesse and I are not friends. I just owe her, okay? As for the rest, I'm trying to figure that out. All I know is that she's been here too long, and she's apparently not receiving visitors.
Well, I'm going inside. Got a message to deliver to one of the staff here. Perhaps I can look in whilst I'm there.
Be my guest. If you know something I don't about dealing with hospital bureaucracy, I'll be impressed.
Ooh. Oh. Restricted area. I can use my holographic thingamabobs. Test it out.
What seems to be the problem?
I would like to see Jesse.
If only my other patients had so many inquiring after them. I'll tell you what I've told the others. The records say Miss Doyle checked herself in and requested I admit no visitors. The requests of our patients are paramount, so no, you may not see her.
Ah. You said the records say. Have you actually spoken to her yourself?
She's not my patient. I'm certain no one on my staff would falsify patient records, if that's what you're implying. Take care.
So where's the restricted... This area's not restricted. I'm assuming it's the area right at the very back there that's restricted. Ah, that could be a problem. Ah. I say, Doctor, you puff on a cigarette. Mardet ID cartridge. Holographic shroud. Ah. So we can disguise ourselves as a Mardet officer. Interesting. We're going to have to try this out.
Can't say I've seen you before. I take it you're a freighter captain? If you're here to better yourself, you'll have to wait. We're having a spot of trouble with our delivery service.
Yeah, about that. I talked to the customs man at the front. He says your shipment won't be coming in anytime soon.
He must be referring to Irion. I'm sure the fool's gotten himself into another scrape. I'm beginning to wonder if I'm ever gonna get my service mechanicals at this rate.
Okay, who's Irion?
Our delivery man. A brave idiot with a penchant for getting himself delayed. Sometimes by dates, usually by bandits.
Well, I'm walking my way around the station. I'll keep an eye out for him. Tell him to get a move on.
I'd be grateful if you'd spare the time. We need his delivery soon as yesterday. Last he told me, he was taking a shortcut by Scylla, an asteroid in the Charybdis cluster. That's where I'd start, were I the adventuring type. You look out, though. The place is probably crawling with outlaws.
A different bloody place, completely. An asteroid. Phew. That took a twist. I thought it was on here somewhere, which would make no sense at all, would it? Really? Anyway, let's try this. Holographic disguise activated. Giving you temporary access. Moving drains the shroud's energy. Oh boy. Where is the energy of it? Operating room. Quarantine. It's nice and steady.
You ever wonder if maybe folks keep doors closed for a reason?
One thing you should learn, Parvati, don't question what I'm doing. How do we zoom this map in? I think we may have come the wrong way. Are we facing the wrong way? Hang on. Let's just look this. Oh, she's there.
For the last ratchet on rotten time, leave me in peace! You hull-headed quacks do know that restful recuperation requires not being disturbed, don't you?
Ellie sent me.
What? Why? Everything's fine. We're all fine here. No need for her to be worrying her pretty little head about me. I'm just terrible, dreadful sick is all. Got a cough that won't quit and sores all over my body. Highly, lethally contagious. But I'll be fine, so long as I'm left alone.
I see. She did seem a little bit worried about you. Well, significantly worried.
Criminy. She really ain't gonna drop this, is she? Alright, okay. We can discuss this like the level-headed folk that we are. Seems I've got to do something before Ellie goes jabbering my business to anyone with one ear and an intent to listen.
Ah.
The truth is, I'm not sick. But if you repeat what I'm about to tell you to anyone, I will deny it with my dying breath. You, ain't with the board, are you? See, I owe them a lot. I might have missed a payment or two, and the other night I swear someone was following me back to my room. So I hold up here to lay low.
I see. I'm intrigued. I've not got anything better to do right now. I might as well listen to a tall tale or two. What did you do to get yourself in trouble?
What? No, I didn't do anything. I'm a law-abiding denizen of this ship, I swear.
Yet the board saw fit to have someone follow you, and now you're hiding, pretending to be ill.
Think? No. I recognize a contracted killer when I see one, thank you. In my line of work, that's a skill you develop during week 1, assuming you want to keep breathing. Alright, I'll fess this part up too, if it means you'll help me. I'm a thief. I specialize in particularly high-end and historically valuable items. 3 weeks back, I caught rumor that the blood-tier diamond, last worn by an heiress on the Lost Hope, had surfaced for the first time in 70 years.
Yeah, and you took it?
If I had, you think I'd be hiding out in the med bay? I was gonna steal it, lined up Udom as my buyer. He paid half up front to finance the operation. Let's just say things went sideways about the time I got my hands on the diamond, and it crumbled to stardust in my palm. Anywho, I barely made it out with my life, and nary a plan to make back Udom's deposit I'd spent.
I see. Well, I need to speak to Udom. Perhaps I can help you out.
Udom Bedford's the board guy on the station. He'd know how I stand with them. If you can square things for me, I'd owe you one even bigger than Ellie owes me.
I don't know how that's going to benefit us, but it may do. And hey, we're speaking with Udom anyway. Sure. I'll have a chat.
Thanks for helping me with the board. You're a real pal. Or I guess I should say, Ellie is one, huh?
Got it. Inside voices.
la la la. Phew! That was a close shave.
Any word on Jessie?
Yeah. First of all, what's the deal between you two?
Let's just say she did me a favor, and now I owe her. So, did you find her, or what?
I did. And she's got herself in a spot of bother with the board, and thinks she's been hunted. I've offered to take a look into things.
Good luck. The board's got an office on the promenade just before engineering. You can't miss it.
Come on, Parvati. Waste disposal. Bell's shells. Why the hell not? Is this illegal?
Great work.
Okay. Oh.
I was wondering what they do with their waste. I guess they just chuck it down here. Where's it all go? How about I stay up top? You know, keep watch. Okay?
Yeah, as I said before, Parvati. Waste not, want not. Oh, good grief. Crumpled instructions. Frankie got a lead on some local salvage. One of Groundbreaker's old hangars was bricked over until someone found it by poking around the stevedores' quarters. Lilia gave us the go-ahead to plant her flag once we clear out the new arrivals. I'm sending you to scout. Look for a loose panel. You gotta climb on top of their bunks and head toward the back wall. Okay. So a potential little hidey hole in the stevedore quarters, top bunk. Okay, so let's just have a little bit of a poke around here.
Incoming!
Ooh. Where? Ooh. Looks like we found a way into a secret hidey hole here. They won't mind if we take a few little things, will they? It's only ammunition. Can sell that. All right. Don't judge me, Parvati. Those bullets could come in handy, could save our lives. Where the hell are we?
Help! I'm locked in here. Can you get me out?
What's going on? I have no clue where we've come, but we've gone a little bit off the beaten track, you could say. Lots of supplies here, though. Oh. And there's ways on the top. Oh, wow. Huh. Isn't there something else? Good job we're not frightened of heights, isn't it? Okay, so we can't walk along that. How cool is this? So you got a computer terminal. So this is the area of the station that we haven't been to yet, all the way back here and down there. This is where Udom is. That's where we came in.
You can hear me, please hurry. The toilet's overflowed on me at least twice.
I think we'll leave him stewing for a little while longer.
Okay, here we go. Everyone all right?
Hell were these things? Grief. Maintenance work order. Vera says the Lost Hope's plumbing is acting up again. Take a gander at the usual spot. While you're there, someone locked their key behind a door. It's a locked one. Once you're ready for a challenge, come back and we'll discuss the radiators for the 100th time. Oh boy. Okay, it's just a little way around. This is way back there. And down here. We shall find out. Another secret area with a Hope Bar keycard. Access to the secret. Ooh, 0G brew. Don't mind if I do. And the lager as well. Nice. I'll take it all, thank you. And some more 0G and some more lager. Are we actually in the Hope? The Lost Hope? I think we are. Yeah, we are. We're in the back room of the Lost Hope. I'm thinking there's a lot of stock here. Tactical shotgun. That could well be an upgrade to the shotgun that we have, which is this Spacer's Choice sawed-off shotgun. This looks much better. Yeah, we'll take that. Definitely take that instead. Okay. Okie dokie, looking good. Let's not go out that way and alarm anybody.
If you can hear me, please hurry. The toilet's overflowed on me at least twice.
Where's Parvati gone? Bloody hell. Think we better let him out.
If you can hear me, please hurry. The toilet's overflowed on me at least twice. Thank you, stranger. Shit, ain't that a relief?
Oh. Oh. Yeah.
You have no idea how good the air on Groundbreaker smells until you've been trapped in a tiny bathroom with an overflowing toilet. Thanks again, friend.
I don't wish to dawdle for too long, but good luck out there, soldier. Oh. Okay, actually, now that he's come out...
Suppose it's time to reevaluate my career goals.
I don't even want to ask. Good grief. We'll let him get ahead, Parvati. Okay, so we've checked out waste facility, waste disposal. Next up, bell shells. Ah, now this could be a store which we can get behind. Weaponry.
You know that sound when you've snapped on an injector clip? That's how you know your weapon loves you back. I got a full line of weapon modifications I'd be happy to show you.
Finally, someone that knows their guns. Let's see what you got. Ooh! First of all, we're going to sell all of our junk first. There we go. That's not a lot of junk, but never mind. There's probably more that we can sell, but I need to sort through it. I'll do it off camera, but I think actually there's not much more to sell, to be fair. But let's see what's on the list of things to buy. Ooh, plasma rifle we have. A pristine version of a plasma rifle, though, we don't have. They don't offer any additional damage bonuses when they're pristine. It's just better to sell because you get more value for it. So I can't see the other benefits of having pristine weapons. But anyway, there's nothing here that we particularly want. Of course, it's the mods that's going to be the most interest to us. So we've got a ranged weapons spread. We've got the scope again, 970. So this is the cheapest we've seen it. I'm sure that can go on. I'm sure that can go on our plasma rifle. So you know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to test it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to buy it. Let's go all fedoran out here and just start buying things for the hell of it. Okay. Of course, we need a workstation or workbench to be able to install all these things. Bell Everson. And we've come full loop. Was there a... We could go back to our ship and have a play and a tinker and stuff. We don't have a massive amount of coin, but we've got a little bit. So we might be able to tinker with our rifle a couple of times, install a mod on our plasma rifle, the scope we've just bought. We've done half of this part of the Groundbreaker. We've got to check our journal to see what updates we got, and we can also check our captain's terminal, because
aftertaste the rainbow.
That will give us an update in relation to the secret weapon. So we'll do that now, in fact. We've got 10 minutes, 10, 15 minutes. If we go a little bit over, it's not a problem. Aha. So we can slip into some undercover areas if we wish with our...
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story.
bunks, secret rooms. Remember the key. Remember the info. So we'll bear that in mind when we come back through here. We'll actually, rather than going right back down into there again, when we return from our ship, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to have an explore of this part of the. We use our own. We're going to explore this part of the Groundbreaker, including any restricted areas because we have the cloaking device. Speak with some of the officers here, get a bit more information. We're going to be here for some time, so there's no rush for us to get off. Yes, we want to get our ship released, but we don't mind staying on here a little bit longer, so we'll take our time here. But before we do go back on our ship, Shepard can't help but want to talk to that guy, Felix, a little bit more. He seems like a little bit of a rebel. Like he's got a bit of a streak in him, you know? The ability to wind a few people up, and Shepard's been known to wind up the authorities in his time. He likes him. He likes the vibe he gives off.
Going for a stroll around the docking base?
Can't speak to him now, but we'll see.
Hey there, you mind stepping back? This charming little ship's been impounded and I'm afraid I can't let you near it till it's not.
Oh.
Have yourself a pleasant day.
Of course, I completely forgot that our ship was impounded, which means that we won't be doing anything I just discussed because we can't get on the damn thing. So that sucks. So we'll check out that area and this area while we're here now. If they want to impound our ship, we're going to start making ourselves a little bit naughty. We're going to start taking a few things. They want to take our ship from us, then we'll take a few things from them that they won't potentially miss. An eye for an eye is the saying. They want it. Is everything all right, officer? Right. She's giving Shepard a quizzical look as if to say, I know what you're up to. Yeah, well, do you know what, lady? Prove it. Getting a selection of ID cards, which I'm sure are all going to come in very handy for snooping around in restricted areas. Isn't that right?
Something's not. What do you think you're doing?
Nothing?
I don't want any trouble out of you.
Excuse me. Reputation decreased! Oh no! Oops. What is in there anyway? Not a clue. Okay. A bit more petty theft. A hula hoop. Well, Parvati, better be watching my back here. We need to pay for our... We need to pay for our scope that we just purchased, you know? Ah. Okay, I think... Oh, Parvati gets convert. Remember when we were in the bloody cell with, was it Jesse? And I was like, what are you doing looking at me? Thinking it was a guy. It's actually Parvati. She gets...
Nice to meet you.
Prayer beads. She gets transformed too. Which makes complete sense, of course. That's how good these disguises are. Bloody fooled me. She's like, oh, are you serious? I've just come up. Yes, well now you're going back down. Good exercise. Okay, so we've nabbed a few things. We're not going to pick the place completely dry, but... Alright, buy. Anything here worth buying? Not there. Still want myself a decent medium armour. I'm not desperate, so I'm not just going to buy one for the sake of it, but one with a decent stat would be nice. Electro-charged surface. That's for armours. That's a sneak. I got one of these already. It's good for making yourself a stealthy character. Volume of footsteps. I mean, I do use stealth, but not, or sneak, but not necessarily for sneaking. It's just to utilize the actual bonus to damage that you get from being in stealth before you attack. So stealthing whilst sniping gives you obviously the extra bonus. That's all I'm using it for, really. And this is shock damage again. This is something that we could make use of, but it appears they might not be quite so hard to find, so I'm not going to buy them all. I bought one. I've got plasma already. I've got my scope for the plasma rifle. Do. So this is security, right? Is this restricted area? Probably. We've already been in there anyway.
Unless you're here to file an incident report or to inquire about the bounty posting, I must kindly ask you to clear out. The Mardet's offices aren't for leisure time nor loitering.
Ah, you mentioned bounties. I've been known to take down a bounty or two in my time. What's available?
Got a hot one for you. Captain Gunnar McRed. Just 26 hours old. The posting, that is, not the criminal. Allegations include several counts of flying under the influence, carrying open alcoholic containers, failure to pay docking fees, resisting arrest, and assaulting not one but 2 officers.
It's quite the list. Assaulting 2 officers.
Kicked one right in the kneecap while he poked the other in the eyes. McRed's lucky we're too backlogged right now to hunt him down ourselves. But if our resources clear up and we catch him before some contractor does, I fully plan to lock him in ISO with them 2 officers he wounded, thinking he won't like that one bit.
Sounds like a dangerous man. Kneecaps and eyeballs. Whew, you better watch out. Any reason where I can find him?
Last tip we got pointed toward the back bays. You want the reward? Do the legwork.
I'll take it.
You and about 6 other enterprising mavericks. It's only a matter of time before someone brings me McRed's head, or his lucky lighter, as proof of kill. I do hope you're the lucky hunter, though. Good luck and skip speed to you.
Thank you.
Hi there. Haven't seen you around before. What can Groundbreaker security do for you today?
You can release my ship, for a start. But that's not going to happen, is it? Not speaking to the lackeys, at least. Woo! Workbench! Okay, so let's try this tinker situation out. So here we have our hunting rifle. So if we tinker, it goes from 66 damage to 72. And it costs 50 bits for the first tinker. So let's try that. Takes it to level 3. So then we go from 72 to 78, costs 102. Tinker. Boom. Now it's level 4, and we'll do it one more. We'll get to level. I think you can only level it up to the. You can only level it up to your level. Oh, is it? No. It said it. I think you can only tinker up to a certain point above your level. Was it 5 levels above your level? 3 levels, or whatever it is. But it gets increasingly more expensive, as you can see, to do it. So we'll just do it to level 5 to start with, which is a massive improvement on what it was. So one more time. There we go. So it's now level 5. So it does more damage. 325 for the next one. As I say, it gets progressively more expensive. Our plasma rifle is already level 6, so we'll keep that as it is. And this is already, and this is level 8, so we've got some decent level weaponry here. So yeah, well, we like that. We'll keep that as it is. Modify. That's our next port of call. We'll keep the armor for, but we're going to change this. So can we install a mod on this? No, we can't. See, it doesn't fit. It's not the right mod. The scope mod is not the right mod for this type of gun. It has got a scope slot, but it's not the one that we purchased, which is a shame. We can increase. We can change it to shock damage. Change it to well, it's already got plasma damage, so we'll keep it as plasma. Oh no, this is magazine. Wait a minute. Wait, I could be wrong. Oh, I could be wrong. Hang on. Oh, it has put the scope on. Ah, oh, there you go. Extend a scope. Let's install that. So there you go. We've got now a scoped rifle that does plasma damage, and we've got a sniper rifle that does physical damage, which is better than nothing, I suppose. But yeah, we're collecting guns. Get a nice variety of different damage types for a variety of different situations. Should we go weapon size? Magazine size here? No, we'll hang on for a little while. Okay. Yes, we can change this to deal plasma damage as well if we wished. It makes no sense, seeing as we've got a plasma weapon, so... Okay, that's a little toe dipped into modifications. Okay, nice. Nice. Gives us a bit of more accuracy, a bit more range with the plasma gun, which charges up and does devastating damage. Let's have a bit of a snoop around, shall we? as well take all that. Don't mind me.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled...
There was something about...
And now for a special word from Chairman Rockman.
Bunk beds. Pushing something or doing something, a panel.
Examples of honest labor and earnest work ethic. But there are those who cheat and swindle their way through life. It breaks my heart to see the fruits of your labor stolen by these vagabonds. One such man is Phineas Wells.
Ooh.
The board unanimously decided that in the interests of protecting our best assets,
Phineas Wells. There's got to be a way to get up there.
substantially raising the reward for his arrest. If you have any information regarding his whereabouts, do your civic duty and come forward.
I think we've got to come in through there, maybe?
Farewell.
And that's probably the cache that it's talking about.
Such an honor for all of our listeners.
Or how about like this?
To Halcyon News, your mandated duty as a good citizen of Halcyon.
Geographic scanner. That's probably what it was getting at. No, nobody cares. Or nobody saw, one or the other.
Somebody was trying to fix this up, but looks like they ain't been here in a long while. Watch out!
Oh! 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 What the hell? I don't know what the hell's happened here. This turned sour very quickly. God. The hell are we? Repair hangar, apparently. Well, they seem to have a little bit of an outlaw problem here. But don't worry, we've taken care of it. Got a little bit of a shock, like, but we have dealt with it. Ooh, what do we have here? Few logs. Rummaging through the back bays, I discovered a very old hammersmith crate that seemed to have been sealed for a very long time. With available grease and determination, pried it open, but I couldn't make heads or tails of my discovery. A prototype hammer! Hang on! Is this Phineas's weapon? Or that secret weapon? How strangely it glows. The trail of its weight lingers even when my eyes are closed. Spent more time on the hammer. Its internal workings are state-of-the-art. Thermal, electrical and chemical systems all working in harmony? How is this even possible? The weapon is a breakthrough in circuitry and engineering, and many of its systems appear rigged against tampering. The air tastes of copper, and I've lost several teeth. Huh. I've had the most sublime prismatic dream since I have invited the hammer into my bedchamber. Never mind that for now. Good news first. The energy signature matches Blondiot's elusive N-rays, raising the hammer's elemental properties to 4. Shock, plasma, corrosion, and radiation. Now for the bad. In my attempts to neuter the self-destruct functionality, I inadvertently caused a small fire. The hammer's manual controls may never function again. Swinging it seems to be the only way of cycling through its elemental modes. I must take greater care with future experiments. Annihilation. I've taken the liberty of locking myself in the workshop. My tinkerings were all for naught. This is no prototype. I am simply too flawed to recognise its perfections. The hammer is a lesson, a symbol. It whispers to me that disorder rules all things, but with a little ambition, we can harness that power. Only by inflicting chaos upon others can we transmute disorder into harmony. And that is a lesson Halcyon is not ready to hear. We have... Oh! Science weapons are unique weapons that have strange and powerful effects. Science weapons damage and strength of their effects both increases. Your science skill is increased. I think we found it.
Gosh, ain't that handsome.
We have got it. Now she uses a hammer weapon, doesn't she? Oh boy, what have we found? We have found the Prismatic Hammer. Let's look at this properly. A large 200 hammer with an oversized head, able to cycle through damage types depending on the wielder's skill in science. Power attacks with this weapon release a blast of energy, hitting targets at a distance. Sweep attacks with this weapon deal multiple damage types all at once. Oh hell yeah. Parvati? I think we found you a new weapon, my dear. Take a look at that. The Prismatic Hammer. Oh, nice. Nice. Okay, well, an unexpected twist to end the session, must be said. How do we get out of here, though? That's the question.
This is Halcyon News.
This is Halcyon News. Okay, so it's a good job we came here and had a proper look around, isn't it? So, in the next session then, folks, as we have gone well into overtime, in the next session, we will enter the Halcyon building and speak with Udom about our ship and about Jesse. Let's see how that goes. Until then, see you soon.